Let Century Management Solutions get you to your next medical appointment. They specialize in non-emergency medical transportation, connecting patients to care, safety, reliability, and on time. Their advanced technology platform seamlessly coordinates patients, healthcare providers, insurers, and transportation partners all in one powerful network. With over 200 trusted transportation providers, they deliver scalable solutions backed by real-time tracking and complete transparency. Go to SENTRYMS.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi!
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Bo Dietl, one of the greatest cops in the history of the city, if not the greatest. But at this point, a dear friend, family member, and a member of President Trump's Homeland Security Committee. Bo Dietl, good Wednesday morning, buddy. How are you?
Hey, happy Passover, Sid. I'm just...
and happy, by the way, happy Holy Week to you. I know that you're a God-bearing man, religious man, and you got Holy Thursday tomorrow, Good Friday on Friday, Easter Sunday on Sunday. So a couple of great days, I hope, for you, Bo Dietl.
Well, I pray directly to God. I don't need churches. I don't need nothing. God is a God of everybody, and you pray to him regardless of what your denominations. Respect other people's religion as long as they don't mess with your religion. That's all. And I'm sorry to say, I need people, Sid, to go to my One Tough podcast, because on my One Tough podcast, I have all the time to come out with a lot of specifics. I had Scott Monroe on there. He's on my One Tough podcast, and he talks about cops with the 20 years on, detectives and cops now, and people don't realize. And don't back off Mamdani, please. Sid.
No, but I'm never backing up. And quickly, just so people know, Scott Monroe happens to be the guy that replaced my dear friend Paul DiGiacomo. He is the head of the DEA, not Drug Enforcement Agency, Detectives Endowment Agency, and he's one of the guys that set up this beautiful dinner coming up a week from tonight at Frankie Russo's place. Russo's on the Bay in Howard Beach, where they're going to honor three men, me, Paul Morrow from Fox News, and the guy on the phone right now, Bo Dietl. So that's Scott Monroe. Go ahead, pal.
And why I'm saying don't back off. You know what Mamdani is? Mamdani's like a cancer that we've tried to use radiation on and chemotherapy. We got to cut the cancer out. Just watch every move that he does. He puts together a commission on racial equity, right? People don't realize the New York City government for 2024, roughly 27% are black, 22% Hispanic, white is 22%, and Asian is 11%. We don't have so much we don't need any kind of a government commission on racial equality. Then he brings up this other idiot thing. He comes out with this, what we're talking about is the Department of Community Safety. Now, we're talking about a Soros-funded anti-cop thing. That he hired this woman for $300,000 a year, Nita Francos, $300,000. People don't understand. He wants community safety. He has no idea what he's talking about. Right now, if we remember, they're trying to go after the people, the mentally ill people, the subways and all that. About a couple of years ago, there was a Big Bird de Blasio and his wife there, the criminal. All of a sudden, they did Operation Thrive. $1 billion disappeared. People don't realize we're spending $1 million a day for street homeless outreach. You know where it goes? It disappears into these neighborhood nonprofits. More corruption, one after another. And all he does, Sid, is he doesn't change his spots. Now, all of a sudden, he's pushing the scarf lady up there, Andrea Stewart Cousins, and the other little midget there, Carl Hastings, with this tax. And he wants to increase the tax with the corporate taxes. People don't realize. And then he wants to go after the tax on the estate tax. Hey, people don't know. You pay taxes on that money already. Now you want to get taxed again? He's trying everything. And I'm telling you right now, Mamdani, you're not going to have a police force. I saw you yesterday on the news. You got about 16 cops following you around. You know what? Why don't you get some of your community activists to bodyguard you, okay? If they're so good, why don't you leave my cops alone? Because They're all leaving. The uniform, the great detectives, the greatest detectives in the world. You know what? I carry a lot of badges in my pocket. I've been awarded with Homeland Security. I'm a deputy sheriff in Nassau County. I'm a deputy fire commissioner. I carry all these badges. But the most important badge that I carry is my New York City detective badge, because it's the greatest detectives in the world. And now this mayor who hates cops, and don't get it wrong, he hates cops. You know, when he hires these people, $260 million now, which he has got a $300,000 salary. He has no clue what he's going to do. This is going to be community safety. He has no idea what he's going to do. I think they got two people in the administration. They can control a $260 million budget. This is ridiculous. And Saturday, I wanted to punch the TV set, and I might do that one day. I saw that race baiting Al Sharpton walking with that punk De Niro. And you know, De Niro, you're a great actor. Just do movies. Don't put your big face out there.
Well, let me ask you this, because you're a great actor, too. You're a humble guy, but I'll say it. You were great in a lot of movies, TV shows, too, whether it's The Show We're In Together, Gravesend, or The Godfather of Harlem. You were great in Wolf of Wall Street. You really were. I know you played yourself, but you were great. You're in Goodfellas. You're in all these movies. But I say this to you all the time, not to patronize you or embarrass you. You were in an iconic scene in the movie The Irishman with two of the greatest actors ever, Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, and you stole the scene. You stole the scene. If given the opportunity again to be in a movie with this De Niro creep, this guy that runs up and down New York City bitching about Trump in America every opportunity he gets, would Bo Dietl do another movie, and you've done plenty, another movie with Robert De Niro?
Well, you know, I'm an actor. I like the acting. I enjoy acting. I'd have to think about it, but I'll give you something. You know, my Rayos table Thursday nights in 77, all of a sudden somebody had won it for a charity, and they said they're going to bring Robert De Niro up. I said, if you think you're going to bring him up here, you don't have a table. He can eat the friggin' park across the street. He'll never be on my table at Rayos. I think we should get into something that's very important with the Homeland Security. A lot of people don't realize, when I met with the president a few weeks back, and what happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota, that is the call to, that's like the George Floyd part of ICE. My suggestion is the ICE agents, they shouldn't even have ICE on a uniform. It should say police on the back. Because when people see ICE, they refer it to those two people that got killed in Minneapolis.
They freak out. You're right. Yeah.
We know we made a mistake, but that doesn't deter from the biggest threat that we have now. We are now in action in Iran. And if you think that there ain't sleeper cells ready to go take body count in the United States, when it starts to happen, everyone's going to point. Now we got this schmuck.
Hold on, because I believe you. I believe you, and I have these conversations with everybody. I have a lot of very important people on the show, including you, and I've been talking about sleeper cells since this war started, and I'm being told there's a lot of Hezbollah here, millions of people. I had Tom Homan on this show 2 days ago. I said, should we be worried? Without hesitation, he said yes. So my question to you is, if they are here in all these big numbers, what are they waiting for? What are they waiting for?
Let me explain to you. We could talk about what are we waiting for. Remember the transition from that Bin Laden, when they bombed their embassies. They went after the 4 Americans over there in Kashmir, Pakistan. Yep. They did this. It leads up to it. They do a plan. This is going to be a plan. I'll tell you right now, and you could call this right now. It's going to be a multiple attack. It ain't going to be like these two jerks that went to city Mansion. No. They're going to try to get body count. Here's the problem. Korea with that little nut up there, he's a nut. We know that. But it's different. Iranian leaders are different. They want to die. And any woman that votes for any of these liberal people, why don't you look at what they're doing to the woman? They bury them in the ground up to their neck. And let me tell you, they bury a woman is looked at, and you can listen to their preachings of these high priestesses over there. A woman is looked upon as being a donkey, a dog, an animal.
I know.
And you ladies out there, and this guy that's sitting in City Hall right now, he does not waver from all these beliefs. He could change his clothes, but he's still that wolf, and he will do all these DSA, all these groups. all these groups. Then they have that transformer now who's the head of the fire department. He's just doing everything to poke people in the eye, and it's going to continue, Sid. It's going to continue. He's the worst mayor that we ever could dream. Even Bill de Blasio, I would take back over Mamdani. You never thought I would ever say
No,
that.
I mean, look, de Blasio was lazy. I mean, he was also a bad guy. He hated cops, but his biggest issue was he was lazy. This guy is dangerous. There's no question about it. He doesn't like anybody.
This is Greg Kelly. Donate now to Toys for Tots, which works year-round. Go to toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots supports children in need throughout the year with programs like the Toys for Tots Literacy Program. Established in 2008, it has provided over 63 million books to disadvantaged children. The Toys for Tots Literacy Program is committed to providing disadvantaged children with direct access to books and educational resources that enhance their ability to read and communicate effectively. Go to toysfortots.org.